Is it time to buy or sell NIO stock? In this video, we are diving deep into NIO. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 10th of July, 2025, our system has ranked NIO as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.29. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 22.22% since we first recommended purchasing NIO 15 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.48% per day since it was designated as hold accumulate. The stock rests in the center of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of continued growth within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 10.73% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 12.93% to positive 24.18%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of negative 17.87%. Our calculations indicate that the stock's performance could vary from negative 50.31% to positive 11.35% over the coming year. In today's terms, this would place the future price between $2.24 and $5.02. Our latest daily update for NIO features the headline, NIO's stock price ended at $4.51 on Wednesday, after losing 4.25%. The NIO stock price decreased by 4.25% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, falling from $4.71 to $4.51. This marks a decline for 3 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 2.22%, with a low of $4.51 and a high of $4.61. The price has decreased in 6 of the last 10 days, yet it is still up by 9.73% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume increased on the last day by 3 million shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This could serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 40 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $182.10 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $7.71, while the lowest price was $3.02. Currently, the price is 41.5%, or $3.20, below the 52-week high, and 93.27%, or $62.48, below the all-time high recorded on the 11th of January, 2021, when the price reached $66.99. NIO Inc. recently saw its stock price close at $4.83, reflecting a decline of 1.83% during a period when the broader market gained. This trend points to NIO's continued struggles, particularly in a volatile electric vehicle sector. Despite a recent surge that saw NIO stock climb 12%, driven in part by a new vehicle announcement, the company is still battling market pressures and disappointing performance compared to its all-time highs. Cost control measures are being implemented to reach break-even by the 4th quarter, but with the stock trading significantly below its initial public offering price of $6.26 and well below its peak of $62.84, investor sentiment may remain cautious. As NIO focuses on mass market appeal amid competition from established players like Tesla, the impact of these developments will depend on the company's ability to execute its strategies effectively. In the short term, fluctuating stock performance can be expected due to market volatility and ongoing competitive pressures. However, if NIO successfully navigates its cost structures and launches new products, it could rejuvenate investor confidence in the long-term prospects for the company. leading to a potential recovery in stock value. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned NIO a buy grade and recommended holding the stock. On Tuesday, the 17th of June, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs provided NIO with a neutral grade and suggested an upgrade. On Monday, the 28th of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup rated NIO with a buy grade and recommended holding the stock. On Thursday, the 21st of November, 2024, it was reported that Bank of America Securities assigned NIO a neutral grade and advised holding the stock. On Monday, the 28th of October, 2024, it was reported that Wells Fargo provided NIO with an equal weight grade and suggested an upgrade. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to NIO stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio similarly as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have issued a strong sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for NIO. The NIO stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. Given that the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. In the case of further gains, the stock is expected to encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $4.82. Conversely, on a decline, the stock is likely to find support from the long-term average at roughly $3.92. A breakthrough above the short-term average would trigger a buy signal, while a fall below the long-term average would generate a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. It is important to note that some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact the near-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, July 22, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by nearly 10%. Continued downward movement is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the stock more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 1 week ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 13 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 16 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 14 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 16 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 14 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 5 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for NIO. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $4.17 and $3.90. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to the next support level. In this case, NIO finds support just below today's level at $4.17. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $3.90 and $3.69. This stock may experience significant movements during the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be a very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 10 cents between its high and low, which is a change of 2.22%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 4.44%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for NIO, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of the year 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of September 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of 0.3%. It is crucial to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for NIO. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for NIO is at $4.83. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, NIO faces its first support level at $4.17. If this support level remains intact, it might present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for NIO from various analyst sources is to sell. The most recent insider trade for this stock occurred more than 3 months ago. The latest transaction took place on the 24th of February, 2016, when Citigroup Inc. executed an insider sale of 850 shares of variable rate demand preferred shares. Our recommended stop loss is set at $4.30, representing a decline of 4.64%. This stock exhibits very high daily fluctuations, which contributes to a significant level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 6 days ago. Is NIO stock a good buy? NIO exhibits several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient for a buying opportunity at this time. Currently, it is advisable to categorize it as a hold candidate while awaiting further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the present price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 31st of July, we anticipate NIO will open higher by 333/10,000 and commence trading at $4.54. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. Wishing you successful trading and a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.